with my tarot of the Orishas. So I went ahead and I pulled out a few cards initially, which led to another storyline. We have an elderly woman here laying down. This is a nine of fire, Sun and Jupiter. This is someone that has come to like the end of their cycle. It's a fire cycle. They feel like they're on their deathbed, to be honest. But here's something miraculous occurs. We have the female issue. She goes from being an elderly, sickly, dying woman to suddenly being a sexy, alive embodiment of festivity. She's carrying a tambourine. She's playing music. She has flowers in her hair. She has jewelry. She has a dress, heels on. She's it's like she got her passion back, her fire back, her creativity back. It's like she's being gifted this energy of abundant fire, creativity, and it's happening because this a five of air, being able to observe, create a mental peace based on values, changing what is supposed to be chaos energy of the mind and creating a visual that is of peace or a peaceful landscape when it comes to the chaos of the mind. Is like taking the potential energy of chaos and turning it into an art form, masterpiece, a landscape that is calming and soothing, relaxing and beautiful. So this is having being able to change one's perception or one's way of thinking. And by doing that, we're able to utilize the salamander energy here, which is like the embodiment of the creatures of the ocean becoming whole. It's like utilizing these seem to be like separate cells and creating one large cell. It's like a water dragon sort of energy on an energetic level, but it's what is sustaining. It's almost like a water spirit utilizing its own elements to kind of uphold us in the five of water energy. So when we're going through an emotional upheaval, transformation of our emotions, being able to elevate us just uh, just enough where we can keep our head above water, where we can hold on to something sturdy and not drown. So we may get ourselves out so that we may walk out of these challenging times. This challenge of feeling like you're drowning, if there wasn't a tree branch available to hold on to, then things would be difficult. But it's almost like this energy elevates you high enough where you can grab hold of a tree branch that is sturdy on land to pull yourself out of the water. So there's a sense of safety that, although put amidst danger or amidst the possibility of drowning, you're actually able to hold yourself up and let yourself out. And this brings about a 10 of earth, an abundance. Saturn blesses you with an abundance of your needs being met, an abundance of food, an abundance of nourishment, okay? Being able to see through the false perception of karma, okay? It's almost like this transformation, allowing oneself to go through the transformation, allowing the old to transform and then to manifest into this youthful energy. This is very Sagittarius, by the way. This female issue gives me a very Sagittarius energy, very vibrant, uplifted, energetic, and positive energy. It's like in that state of the nine of fire where you feel like you've lost your passion, you've lost your will, you've lost your vision, like like it's all over, or you feel like, oh my God, this is it, this is the end of me. And then it's like, in that accepting and that ability to compose oneself, or to fall into, relax into, and the surrender of that allows for the manifestation of this creative energy, this joyous energy to arise by bringing in this visual in the mental realm and attracting this vibration in the emotional realm, this assistance from the water gods, if you would, to be able to hold us up in the waters, that the trenches of this of water that could drown us, but we're being graced with some form of natural, by the earth, assistance from the earth, assistance from nature, okay? And then being blessed with this abundance by Saturn, foreseen through the illusions of the karma that was placed over us, that life and death is just separate by a very thin veil. This is 8th house energies. And if we're able to see it, we understand that it's in the mind. It plays out in the mind. We can look at death and become that. We can look at life and become that. It's up to us what we choose to embrace and how we embrace it. Because you have to be a warrior with this Oba energy. This is like Athena energy. It's also like, very warrior, young, feminine energy. Being able to stand up and protect oneself, okay? And to defend one's truth. With the man here, we have a man in a star, like he's the embodiment of the star man. And this is the being that has embodied their physical body and has accepted or transcended into the soul body, or is now emanating the soul body, okay? Because we've been able to defend and protect our truth, our vision. We're not being coerced by the external realm, okay? We're trusting our divinity, or we're trusting in our divine gifts, or we're trusting what we were shown within by our guardians, the guardian angel. We purified ourselves, or we were purified by the angelic realm. This is, the guardian angel gives me 11th house energy, gives me Aquarius energy, but it's this star energy as well. It's the hope, it's the healing waters from the angels. It's like, we'll pour into you and you'll produce your creative works, and we'll continue to pour into you and you'll continue to pour in these creative works. And the creative work is creating the film in the mind that is the story or the narrative that brings you peace, that brings you beauty, that brings you grace, as opposed to focusing on what has been. It's being able to now release the old, embrace the new, and maintain that level of faith, trusting that we're being aided by elements outside of our physical in order to overcome any emotional challenges that may arise. That would be the test. Being able to remain in trust in order to receive the harvest of abundance from Saturn. And that abundance includes the ability to see through illusion, to see, to continue to embrace or accept that which we have considered a broken heart. It's in the acceptance of that we can see through the illusions of it and overcome and break the cycles of karma. So I feel like the cycles of karma, negative karma, have been dispelled or have been broken. A generational curse even, because you fought through You wore the shield of truth, and you spoke the sword of truth, and you embodied your higher self. You were able to receive your higher self. You were able to hold the energy of your higher self and produce life. You produced life. So that is a message. I'll come back with another message soon. Take care.